Do you need help? Oh, hey, he got it. Great. Yay. Thank you, Jamarian. Thanks. Okay, that's all right. Wouldn't be a Bunkie High School concert if I didn't make things a little awkward at some point. This probably will not be the last time. Um, Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. This is a very special concert for us just in general of the year. It's our last spring concert. It's also going to be the award night for the kids. They're going to find out, who got section of the year, who got most improved, who got like leadership awards, all that stuff. They're going to receive, two students are going to receive stuff for lettering. More obviously will receive them next year as more continue to letter. And then we have something new this year. We have a large enough and a stable enough band to start having some officer positions, some leadership roles in the band that will last all year long. So I'm very pleased to be able to announce those later tonight, but I will save that to the very end because I like a little bit of drama in our concerts. So, so this is a big concert for that reason. This is a big concert for me as well because as I'm sure some of your kids have told you, this is actually my last year at Bunkie High School. I know Miss Sarah's giving me thumbs down. I'm aware. I understand. I'm not wanting to leave. I love this job and I love the kids, but I just had to make some career decisions more so regarding like a personal like family path later in life rather than just continue in this career advancement. I love this job and I love your kids and they are fun and they are determined and they are weird and I love them so much and they are full of surprises and this has really been an incredible job. But unfortunately this is my last concert with them and I told them all day that I will not cry. I will not cry. I've gone 2 years without crying in front of them, and they've almost made me cry about 4 times today. So if anyone's putting money on it, you could probably bet that I'll cry at some point. But I'm going to try not to. So anyway, so our concert tonight is, the theme is world music. We will be performing a number of selections based on different folk songs from around the world. We have some from China. We have 2 from China. We have, forgetting all of them now. We have one from Scotland. We have one from like Saudi Arabia, or just the Arabia area. We have a lot of really fun pieces that I am very excited to share with you tonight. So we will just go ahead and get started. The first piece that you'll see in your programs is called Forbidden City, or The Forbidden City, and I should have little notes underneath them, so that one is one of the 2 Chinese folk songs that we'll be having. So this is The Forbidden City. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so as I said before, between all of the different pieces, I'm going to be giving out some of the awards that the students have earned this year. The first thing I'm going to do is give out the patches and the little pins that I've ordered for the 2 students who have lettered in band. So to be able to letter in anything by the school standards, you have to be in the program in high school for at least 2 years. And so currently in the program, we have 2 people who have done that, and then also like they have to meet certain requirements of mine, like be at 90% of all the rehearsals, you know, just generally be in good standing in band, and usually if they come to all the rehearsals, the other thing isn't really a problem. So the 2 students who are receiving patches and some pins for lettering are Leia Caligari, who is at the end of her 2nd year in band in high school. So you have a patch and a pin to put on your patch. I don't know if your mom wants to take pictures. She's recording. Okay. She's right here. And then the second student that we have who has been in high school band for, this is his 3rd year, this is Devontae Butler. For the 2 years, and then the bar is for your. You're welcome. Okay, I'm going to do one more while we're here. This is, let me get my list because I'm nothing without a list. This one is the Most Improved Section Award. This is, there are 2 section awards, so like all of the percussion or the trombones or the flutes or, you know, the like instrument section. There are 2 awards that we give out for this one every year. One of them I choose, and this is the one that I chose, and then one is one that is student chosen. There are 2 awards on here that are chosen by the students. They vote on who they think deserves it. We'll get to that one later. This one was my choice. I think I have explained to them how this is going to work, but just in case I haven't. So I'm going to say the section that got it, and then I will call those people up one by one because all of the awards are on top of each other, and I need to make sure I don't give you someone else's because your names are all on them, which is a delightful thing, but I want to make sure everyone's getting the right thing. So the most improved section of this past year is the percussion section. They have done a great job. Okay. The first person getting this is someone who is working lights and sound, Demarian Calhoun, for his work with us in the fall. The second person whose medal I have picked up is Tayshawn Clark. Next we have Trevor Wiley.
Hey, Trevor.
Does not want to take pictures. We play well, but we're an awkward bunch. Next is Layla Mose, who I believe is in the audience somewhere. Layla? Not here. Layla, yes, come on up. It's fine. I'll crouch. It's okay. You've done great, my dear. Next, we have John Ducote. From you standing behind me? Okay. And then also for his work with the percussion section in the fall, Devontae Butler. The next piece we have, I could not get this right earlier. Your programs say one thing. I told the kids another thing. I changed it. I don't remember what it is. What are we playing next? What do your programs say? We are playing the Rowan Tree next. That is what we will be doing right now. We hope you enjoy it. This one is the Scottish, the traditional Scottish song, The Rowan Tree. We hope you like it. That piece, the Rowan Tree, was another one that the kids ended up voting on. We had three different pieces that I had ordered, but they were all within the same kind of region or the same general kind of thing. Like there were two Scottish ones and there was one Irish one, and we spent like maybe the second week of our time learning these. We played through all three of those just kind of on repeat, like at least once or twice every day, and then we took a vote, and they decided they liked Rowan Tree the best, and subsequently that was also one of the harder ones, so I think they have done a phenomenal job working up to the level that it just was. I think it was amazing. So the next set of awards that I'm going to announce are the Outstanding Beginner Awards. There will be three of these, so these are three of the students who just started this past year, who I feel like have just run with everything that I have given them to learn. They have just exceeded so many expectations that I've had, and they have come such a long way and are more advanced in their playing now than I would have expected them to be after just not even a full calendar year, barely even a full school year. And I think that they have just done wonderfully. So the first Outstanding Beginner Award will go to Caitlin Evans. Never any pictures. The second one, this student has impressed me so much because they actually just started in the spring, and they're playing some very, very difficult music while just having to kind of catch up with where we're at. We didn't go through a lot of beginning stuff, and he has just done such a great job. This one goes to Jaquan Williams. Just get the pictures of them walking. If we're wanting to do that, they don't want to do the cheesing and stuff. So that's fine. And then the last one will go to Leah Dozat. Trying to make sure I'm spacing all these out, but I have a lot more stuff to announce tonight, so I think I can do one more. Okay, this next one is another outstanding title. This one is Outstanding Student, just overall. It doesn't have to be someone who, just started this past year. It could be anyone from grades 7 to 12, whoever we have in band, who I feel over the course of the year has just done an amazing job, both in musicianship and in just their general attitude about band. They're attending everything, but they also go out of their way to help people. They always have a really, just a positive attitude. They're also very pleasant people to work with. So there are two Outstanding Student Awards. The first one goes to Layla Mose. And the second one goes to Nola Jarrell. Okay, so now I am positive that the next piece we're playing for you is Svivan. This one is a traditional Hebrew song sung during Hanukkah, I believe. So we've had a lot of fun with this one. It has been a much faster piece to learn than I would have assumed. Like, they've caught on very quick. I think we all expected it to be a little harder than it was, and we were just thrilled to know that it was just fun and easy to accomplish, and they rock out to it. They love it so much. So this is Svivan. Is it on? The light's red. What does that mean? Well, darn. Okay. I'm going to take a break from awards just for a little bit. This next section of the concert is dedicated to like solo and ensemble music. Me and the other two high school band directors in the parish, Miss Cynthia Brennan at Marksville and Miss Ann Lemoyne at Avoyles, we had parish honor band at Marksville a couple months ago, and we had a bunch of students do really well. And in fact, just in case it has not, the word has not been spread because I'm not great at spreading it. I think it was posted on Facebook, I'm not sure. We had quite a few members of the band make it, and almost every single member of our band who made it, I think it was 7 out of 10, got first chair in the parish, which means they are the very best. So we're in for a great concert. Just a shout out that in case it has not been acknowledged. I heard from the other two band directors, and Miss Brennan texted us and she was like, hey, all of my kids love Parish Honor Band, and so they want to do something else before the year's over. Do you think we can accomplish a solo and ensemble festival? And we were like, sure, why not? So we have that happening in a couple of weeks. The date is a little up in the air right now. I believe they should have told moms and dads and guardians that it is May 14th, because that is what I know as of now. But anyway, all of this to say, some of them have prepared some music in time for our concert, a couple weeks early before they perform it, to be judged and critiqued to get a certain rating, like excellent or superior, or the other ones that, quite honestly, I rarely pay attention to. I just think of the best ones. So some of them are ready to perform them tonight. First, we have Zoe Johnson, who's going to be playing Camping Out. You can go get set up if you'd like. I'm just going to keep announcing the rest. So she will be playing her solo first, and then I'm not going to do announcements in between, just so we can transition a little fluidly. So she's going to be doing that one by herself, and then after she is done, then we have a clarinet duet featuring a melody by the classical composer Schumann. The duet book did not specify which melody, and I'm a little rusty on my music history, so I'm not really sure which, but it's beautiful. It's a clarinet duet featuring Devontae Butler and Cody Normand. And then, yes. Sure. They'll come up later. They'll come up after Zoe. And then after they are done with their duets, we have a quartet that some of our advanced students have prepared. That's one that I will be conducting. It's a bit of a longer one, but that one specifically follows suit with our program being all about world music. And so that one is it's based on a traditional Ukrainian lullaby called A Dream Passes by the Window. So I'll be conducting that one. That has 4 students. They're listed in your program. That's Leah Caligari, Devontae Butler, Cody Normand, and Phoenix Davis. So those are going to be the next 3. Yes? Thank you. So those are going to be the next few things that will be performed, and then after that, I'll probably come back, announce like, hey, we're doing full band stuff again. We'll play a piece, and then I'll get back into the swing of all the awards. So, without me continuing to talk more, this is Zoe Johnson playing Camping Out. Zoe, if you can just wait until I leave the stage, just so I don't have to get in your way, that'd be great.
go clarinets. Bless you.
The light is green again, so I guess it's gonna be okay. They have worked so hard on all of those pieces, and I think every single one of those came out just gorgeous. I think they all did such a great job. Uh, Okay, so I'm going to do a few more awards before we jump back into the program. This next award, this is one of the ones that the students voted for. It's the other section award. This is the section of the year. So just like I pick the most improved section, who I think has most improved. This one is more of an overall thing, so not just gauging their improvement from the beginning of the year to now, but also just generally assessing the characters of the musicians, I don't want to say in question, but the musicians who are up for the award, which it was open to any of them. This one was completely based on student votes. It wasn't like, well, I've narrowed it to these three and you pick. It was, they got to choose all on their own. And, funnily enough, 2 years in a row, they have chosen the same group that I have chosen. So the section of the year voted as for by the band is also the percussion section. I organized these, so they're all just easy to grab. This first one goes to Layla Mose. Next is John Ducote. Trevor Wiley. Next we have Tayshawn Clark. Devontae Butler. They're taking pictures now. And Damarian Calhoun. Damarian. Okay. Again, I'm trying to pace these to where we have awards to give out through each. I think I can do one more. Okay, this next one is a most improved award, but this one goes to a single student. So a single student out of the whole band, 7 to 12 grades, doesn't matter, who I think has improved the most, who has been present at everything they needed to be present to. They've been where they needed to be, and that has been here. They have been here when I have needed them. They have kept a great attitude, and actually an improving attitude over the year, so that was a factor in it as well. Some little bit of challenges at the beginning, but it got better, certainly. And someone who has just thrived in the band room, someone I'm incredibly proud of. So the Most Improved Student Award goes to Trevor Wiley. You're in front of the microphone, Trevor.
Yeah, Trevor.
Congrats to all. As always, there will be more, but music first. This next piece, this is a Russian folk song, and yes, the Ukrainian and the Russian was done on purpose next to each other. There's a lot of messy stuff going on right now. Keep all those people in your thoughts, and if you're a praying person, keep them in your prayers. It is just very nasty. So this next one is called Korobushka. It's a traditional Russian song, and as someone pointed out to me on the way back from Parish Honor Band, it is also the Tetris theme song. Didn't know that when I picked it, but if you grew up on Tetris, this one's for you. This is Korobushka. So this next piece that we have, we're down to our last two now. This next one is called Arabian Dances. I have actually had this one on the back burner since, I want to say February or March of last year, and I have just been dying to play it. And lo and behold, I will actually be able to play with the group for this one because we have a guest conductor with us tonight. His name is Mr. Noah Farrell. He's been playing bassoon with us, and you'll notice him in your programs. There's a little asterisk at the bottom of the first column with his name, Mr. Farrell. He is in his second semester, sorry, let me finish that sentence first. He's in his second semester of student teaching at the University of Louisiana at Lafayette. That's also where I graduated from a few years ago. They being the college, recommend. No, they don't recommend. They require. Sorry, very bad with words tonight. they require now a full year of student teaching experience. And that started, I think, in my year or a little bit before me. So this is his second semester, so he will be graduating like next week or in like 2 weeks because college ends earlier than public school. And I have what I know the students have been suspecting for a while, but I have the great pleasure of passing my baton quite literally off to Mr. Farrell, who will be stepping in my shoes next year as band director. So please give him a warm round of applause as he comes to conduct Arabian dances. And I will be on trombone. think I also forgot to mention with that one, Mr. Farrell has done the majority of the rehearsing on that piece as well. So he's been up here working with the students just about once or twice a week for the last 2 or 3 weeks, basically since we've probably revealing a little too much here. Since we began working on this music, about 3 weeks ago, they have pulled together a lot in a very quick amount of time. So he has been up here a lot, and whenever he's here, I give him a substantial amount of time in class to rehearse the piece the way that he wants to be able to do it, and then whenever he's absent, like he's back doing his own required student teaching at the high school and middle school that he is assigned to, then he lets me know kind of what he wants me to work on, or I just kind of observe while he is teaching, and I know the things that are important to him, and so I just kind of do that in his absence. But he has done the majority of work on this piece. I would say probably 90%. So wouldn't you say he has done a fantastic job? Give him another round of applause.
Good job, Mr. Farrell.
And naturally, the students who played the piece and actually did most of that. Students who are playing the piece. Okay, I have quite a few more awards to give away before we do this next piece. So I will get most of those out of the way right here. Not out of the way, this is a joy. I will do most of these right now. Okay. So, Trevor's award last time, the Most Improved Student Overall Award, that was kind of starting the next section of our bigger awards, the ones that go to one student who has really stuck out overall as just being, I always say the good noodles, like in SpongeBob, the good little band noodles. Just overall in character, good work ethic, good everything. Present, participatory, everything. So that was the first of our big ones. The next big one that we have is our Leadership Award. That one will be going to Zoe Johnson. An outstanding leader, if I ever saw one. Very well deserved. Next, we have the Outstanding Bandsman Award. The requirements for all of these are more or less the same. Every student who is getting these, of course, demonstrates good character, good leadership, a good attitude, everything they need to. So most of the people, if not all the people you see on stage, deserve some kind of award and recognition, and hopefully they are soaking up all of the applause tonight, because that is well deserved. A full year of very hard work for everyone here. This next award, again, the Outstanding Bandsman, all those same qualities, just someone who is very dependable, very helpful, and does an excellent job overall. This one goes to Emma Descant. This is another one that the students voted on. This is an award I established last year to continue with all these great things, because there are so many great people who I want to give awards to, so I made another one last year. And this is another one that I let the students vote for. This is the Panther Pride Award. So the person who is most deserving, who has the most spirit for what we do here, again, good character, good attitude, all these good qualities, they carry over. You have great kids. Thank you for letting them be in the band program. This is one that the students voted for, and as you will see, the students notice the same incredible work that I notice in your students. This Panther Pride Award, student voted, goes to Emma Descant.
Let's go.
last of the actual awards, like medals, trophies, all that kind of stuff, the last of the actual awards is the Director's Choice Award. As I feel like I've made it pretty clear that I choose most of these, but this award goes to the person. If I could pick one student in the entire band who has not just met, but surpassed every single expectation I could have even fathomed for what I would have wanted. This person surpassed everything. They are amazing at what they do. They love being here. Band is their top priority, and they have just absolutely blossomed here in this program. It is with such absolute joy that I award the Director's Choice Award to John Ducote.
John.
Very, very well deserved. All of you, you have done an outstanding job this year, and I am truly so sad that I'm not going to cry. I'm not doing it.
Do it.
Keep it in. No. I'm truly very sad that I won't be here with you next year. I'm not going to cry. There are so many of you that I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. You are all capable. I'm going to cry. You are all so capable of such incredible things. It's going to happen. It's happening. You are all capable of such amazing things, and you have already demonstrated so much of your own goodness as a person and a musician to me. I love you all so much, and I'm so sad to be leaving. If anyone put money on it, they win. Oh my gosh. Guys, y'all are amazing. You do not need me to do great things. There is greatness within every single one of you, and you don't need me. You are going to do great. And I will be back. Not in teaching position, of course. We have another very wonderful and capable person filling that role. But this is not the last you will see of me. I will be around. I will be at concerts. I will be at probably some games. I'm not a big sports person, but I'll be there. If you're there, I'll try to be there. You guys are wonderful. And I have loved these last 2 years. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to try to get myself together. I know there is a moment that many of these students have been waiting for, and it is announcing the leadership positions for next year. The first position that I'm going to announce, I'm going to kind of go from bottom to top, just again, for dramatic effect. So there were a few different leadership positions that needed to be established that I felt just over the last year, certainly, but over the last 2 years, that would have made a huge difference if we would have had people to fill those roles. So one of the roles would be the band librarian. This person is going to be in charge of making sure that everyone has their music all the time, and if they don't have their music, they are the ones who go get more copies, who go make more copies. They are in charge of making sure that our music library is neat and orderly and filed, and when we're done with pieces, they put everything back together, they file it away in the correct system. That is going to be their baby, is the music library, which is a much bigger job than it sounds like. There's a lot of music, and we play a lot of stuff. As you know, we've had 2 concerts here in a month, so we play a lot of music. The librarian is also responsible for collecting photographs of the band throughout the year, the different practices, performances, any other kind of events that we do, maybe any fundraisers, just basically documenting everything that we do over the course of the year. And then so next year, when, again, sadly, I will not be here, next year at the award ceremony or banquet or whatever Mr. Farrell decides to do with this, that person will take all of those photos, make them into a slideshow, and then you will get to watch their this whole past year unfold just in a matter of minutes. If you're around for everything, thank you. We love having you around for everything. You'll be able to see that whole year once again in a moment, and it'll be very sentimental and great. So that is the band librarian. This position is going to Chloe Proctor. She will do photos every single time. She will do photos every single time. Okay, the next positions we have, there are 3 of them. These are the section captains. So earlier I mentioned, like with the Section of the Year awards and the most improved sections, it was either like, you know, flutes or clarinets or percussion or trombones or, you know, the individual instrument families. These section captains are going to be a bit more broad since we are still growing. We are still developing as a band, trying to get more people. So if you're students, know students who want to join band, that process is going to start, not tomorrow. I'm going to be tired tomorrow. It's going to start Tuesday probably, so spread the word. But so there will be section captains over each, not like specific instrument family, but the category. So like the woodwind captain and the brass captain and the percussion captain, you know, over the broader categories of instruments. So basically there's going to be 1 captain for every row of kids that you see, so there's going to be 3. So the person who I have chosen as the woodwind captain is Caitlin Evans.
Let's go, Caitlin.
She is one of our beginners. She just started this year, and she is thriving. This is her place to be, and she is doing very well. You will do well under her leadership, woodwind section. The student I have for the brass captain has also started this year and has also come a very long way. This is Leah Dozat. And the percussion captain goes to John Ducote. This last position is called the drum major. This has nothing to do with percussion, much to most people's surprise, which is fair. It's got the word drum in it. The drum major is the person who is the student representative of the band at all times. Now, granted, they are all representatives of the band. You know, if they are misbehaving in the community and someone's like, that's a band kid, obviously that's going to, you know, proceed. This student is essentially 1 step down from the director. This person is going to be kind of the liaison between the director and the band, making sure that any kind of student conflicts or any kind of issues are dealt with before those issues have to make their way to the director. This is also the person who will, from now moving forward, will be conducting the band at all football games, the person you'll see with the big mace, like the big stick at parades, leading the band, being in the front, you know, overall leader of the band. This person has to be able to be trusted with every single aspect of the band, no matter if it is within their instrument section or not. They have to have the best character. They have to be very trustworthy and honest and present at everything. And I think we have the most wonderful candidate for this position of drum major. Drum major goes to Zoe Johnson. I'm done with awards. I'm done with all that. Okay, we have had some special guests waiting on the other side of that curtain for far too long. So this last piece is called Terracotta Warriors. It was very hard, but it was the most fun, and my kids love a challenge. Here's the thing though, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, where's Tayshawn? 4, there we go, thank you. And Layla's in the audience. We have 4 percussionists like year round for the band. We had about 10 or 12 percussion parts for this piece, so we were a little short-staffed, a little short-handed. So, about a month ago, I went around to almost every teacher in the school and I said, hey, do you want to be in band? Hey, do you want to be in band? Hey, do you want to be in band? And some of them were brave enough to say yes. So I have been working with a wonderful selection of our amazing faculty here at Bunkie High School. Some are teachers, some are coaches. You know them, you love them. Please welcome your teachers to the stage to perform with us on our final piece. They have been practicing so hard. They have been coming to the band room every spare chance that they get to work on stuff. I have probably been stressing them out, and I don't mean to, but I think it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be so fun. They have done a great job. The kids love having them. Hopefully, we can maybe get them to join band again in the future for some other endeavors, if we haven't scared them off too much with this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So this last piece, again, is Terracotta Warriors. This is the second of our Chinese pieces that we have. This one isn't necessarily a folk song. It's just kind of depicting, I guess some composer thought of, like, the actual terracotta warriors that they have, like the historic statues. And they were like, I bet a musical piece representing them would sound like this. And so they wrote this. A few things before we begin, because I always like to do announcements before the last one, just because I know some people like to peace out a little early. When the kids are done, you are more than welcome to socialize and hang out, but they have to help clear the stage first. It is always a requirement because our lovely theater teacher, Miss Lisa, has class on this stage. I won't continue to announce that, but I have announced that at many concerts and many shindigs and events. This is her classroom, and we are borrowing it, and so we have to give it back so she can have class as normal tomorrow. So we have to strike the stage after rehearsal today, this is a concert. After the concert, we have to bring everything back to the band room. All of the kids are required to help. They know this, they do it every single time. You know this, I say it every time, but just for good measure. Back in the band room, so you could wait here if you'd like, but back in the band room, my loving husband has set up all of the food and snacks and drinks that we bought at like 9 p.m. at Walmart last night. And so there are snacks and drinks in the band room for if you want to just come and eat and hang out for a little while and just celebrate with everyone on a job well done. So if you want to go meet us over there, that's fine. If you want to stay here, that's fine too. Either way. They will clean up first, and then they will meet you in there, and I think that is it. I think I got everything. So, thank you all so much for coming out tonight. This is Terracotta Warriors. just have to reiterate one more time how much fun it was working on this piece, especially with our amazing teachers. Can you give them another huge round of applause for our teachers? Y'all, I gotta tell you, I can't believe you said yes. Thank you for saying yes. This has been a joy. We love having you. And we love having you. Thank you for coming out to our concert tonight. I have already said the end of concert procedures many times. You don't need me to say them again. I talk a lot. So we're gonna clean up. Y'all can hang out. Then we're gonna meet in the band room and we're gonna have food and drinks. Thank you so much for coming. Have a good night.